Good morning, everyone. In today's listening session, we will discuss a popular nutrition trend that has gained widespread attention in recent years, especially among young adults and university students. The topic of today's lecture is intermittent fasting, often abbreviated as IF. While many people believe intermittent fasting is an effective and simple solution for weight loss and health improvement, it is important to understand both its potential benefits and possible risks. Intermittent fasting is not a specific diet that focuses on what foods to eat, but rather an eating pattern that focuses on when to eat. In intermittent fasting, individuals alternate between periods of eating and periods of fasting. During fasting periods, calorie intake is significantly reduced or completely avoided, while during eating periods, individuals consume their daily meals. There are several common types of intermittent fasting. One of the most popular methods is the 16:8 method, in which a person fasts for 16 hours and eats within an 8-hour window each day. Another method is the 5:2 diet, where individuals eat normally for 5 days of the week and restrict calorie intake on 2 non-consecutive days. There is also alternate day fasting, which involves alternating between normal eating days and fasting days. Each method differs in structure, but all share the same principle of cycling between eating and fasting. Supporters of intermittent fasting often claim a wide range of health benefits. One of the most frequently mentioned benefits is weight loss. By limiting the eating window, many people naturally reduce their overall calorie intake. Additionally, fasting periods may encourage the body to use stored fat as an energy source, which can contribute to weight reduction over time. Another potential benefit of intermittent fasting is improved metabolic health. Some studies suggest that fasting may improve insulin sensitivity, which helps the body regulate blood sugar levels more effectively. Improved insulin sensitivity is associated with a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. For university students, maintaining stable energy levels and preventing blood sugar fluctuations may support better concentration and academic performance. Intermittent fasting has also been linked to cellular repair processes. During fasting periods, the body may activate a process known as autophagy, which involves the removal of damaged cells and the recycling of cellular components. This process is believed to support overall cellular health and may play a role in disease prevention, although research in humans is still ongoing. In addition, some individuals report improved mental clarity and focus during fasting periods. This effect may be related to hormonal changes, such as increased levels of norepinephrine, which can enhance alertness. However, these experiences vary widely between individuals and depend on factors such as lifestyle, sleep quality, and overall diet. Despite these potential benefits, intermittent fasting is not suitable for everyone, and it is essential to consider the associated risks. One major concern is nutrient deficiency. If individuals do not consume balanced and nutrient-dense meals during eating periods, they may fail to meet their daily nutritional needs. This risk is particularly relevant for students who already have irregular eating habits. Another potential risk is disordered eating behavior. For some individuals, strict fasting rules can lead to unhealthy relationships with food, including binge eating during eating windows or excessive restriction. This can negatively affect both physical and mental health. Students who have a history of eating disorders are generally advised to avoid intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting may also cause short-term side effects, especially during the initial adaptation phase. Common complaints include hunger, fatigue, headaches, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. These symptoms may interfere with academic activities, particularly during exams or periods of high stress. Certain groups should be especially cautious with intermittent fasting. Pregnant and breastfeeding women, individuals with diabetes, people with low blood pressure, and those taking specific medications may face increased health risks if they fast without medical supervision. For these individuals, consistent meal timing is often important for maintaining stable health conditions. Another important consideration is physical activity. Students who engage in intense exercise may find it difficult to maintain performance and recovery while fasting. Without adequate energy intake, the body may experience muscle loss or reduced endurance. Therefore, aligning nutrition strategies with activity levels is crucial. It is also important to recognize that intermittent fasting is not a magic solution. Health outcomes depend not only on meal timing, but also on food quality, total calorie intake, sleep, and stress management. A student who practices intermittent fasting but consumes excessive fast food and sugary drinks during eating windows is unlikely to experience long-term health benefits. From a scientific perspective, research on intermittent fasting is still developing. While short-term studies show promising results, long-term data on sustainability and safety are limited. Therefore, nutrition professionals generally recommend a cautious and individualized approach. In conclusion, intermittent fasting may offer benefits such as weight management, improved metabolic health, and potential cellular repair for some individuals. However, it also carries risks, particularly for those with specific health conditions or vulnerable eating patterns. For university students, the key is not to follow trends blindly, but to make informed and balanced decisions based on personal health needs and lifestyle. Before starting intermittent fasting, it is advisable to consult a qualified health professional. Ultimately, the best nutrition strategy is one that supports both physical health and academic performance in a sustainable way. Thank you for listening. Answer the following questions based on the tape. 1. What is the main topic of the listening passage? A. Daily calorie counting methods. B. Types of traditional diets. C. Intermittent fasting and its benefits and risks. D. Exercise programs for students. 2. How is intermittent fasting mainly defined in the listening? A. A diet focusing on specific foods. B. A method of reducing fat intake. C. An eating pattern that focuses on meal timing. D. A low-calorie diet plan. 3. Which of the following is an example of the 16:8 method? A. Eating for 16 hours and fasting for 8 hours. B. Eating for 8 hours and fasting for 16 hours. C. Fasting for 2 days per week. D. Alternating eating and fasting every other day. 4. Why can intermittent fasting lead to weight loss according to the speaker? A. It increases metabolic rate permanently. B. It eliminates carbohydrates from the diet. C. It often reduces overall calorie intake. D. It increases muscle mass. 5. Which health benefit is associated with improved insulin sensitivity? A. Better digestion. B. Lower risk of type 2 diabetes. C. Increased appetite. D. Faster muscle growth. 6. What cellular process may be activated during fasting periods? A. Fermentation. B. Oxidation. C. Autophagy. D. Glycolysis. 7. Some people report improved mental clarity during fasting because of A. Reduced calorie intake. B. Increased norepinephrine levels. C. Higher blood sugar levels. D. Decreased sleep needs. 8. What is one major nutritional risk of intermittent fasting? A. Excessive vitamin intake. B. Nutrient deficiency. C. Overhydration. D. Protein toxicity. 9. Why may intermittent fasting lead to disordered eating behavior in some individuals? A. Because it increases food variety. B. Because it encourages binge eating and over-restriction. C. Because it improves appetite control. D. Because it reduces food enjoyment. 10. Which short-term side effect is mentioned in the listening? A. Improved sleep quality. B. Increased muscle strength. C. Headaches and fatigue. D. Faster reaction time. 11. Which group is advised to be cautious or avoid intermittent fasting? A. Healthy university athletes. B. Individuals with eating disorder history. C. Office workers. D. High-protein diet followers. 12. Why might intermittent fasting be challenging for physically active students? A. It limits water intake. B. It causes excessive weight gain. C. It may reduce energy for exercise and recovery. D. It increases injury risk immediately. 13. According to the speaker, what factor is not essential for health outcomes? A. Food quality. B. Sleep. C. Stress management. D. Meal timing only. 14. What is the speaker's attitude toward intermittent fasting? A. Strongly supportive for everyone. B. Completely opposed. C. Balanced and cautious. D. Indifferent. 15. What is the main recommendation given to university students? A. Follow nutrition trends strictly. B. Avoid all fasting methods. C. Make informed and individualized nutrition decisions. D. Focus only on weight loss.